Welcome to LeonCo, welcome to your weekly financial news. Welcome to LeonCo, welcome to your weekly financial news, and on this week's financial news, we'll be discussing how these 2 next weeks are going to be crucial for what happens in the economy. And why is this? Well, as the days pass by, the government has not decided to approve a new stimulus bill. The president has his thoughts on what the next stimulus bill should be. The Republicans are divided on what they think that the next stimulus bill should be, and the Democrats have their own opinion. And why is this a problem? Because we have 4 different lines of thought. So while they all get together and figure out what is the best suitable way that they think is perfect for the economy, the actual economy is suffering from this. The hardworking people, the people that don't have jobs, the small businesses, and even some big companies are suffering by this. And why does these 2 weeks are so important? Because if a stimulus bill is not approved in the next 14 days, that means that we are going to start to seeing the effects of people not being able to pay their bills, not being able to put food on their table, and small businesses are going to start to decline because there will not be money in the market for consumers to buy products. And this is just in maybe 3 to 4 weeks time. If this extends itself to a month, even 2 months, the economy is going to fall staggeringly because we are going to start to feel the effect of the economy withdrawal that we should have saw on March. In April, we're going to start to feel it now in August, September, and this is the reality. Even though we have seen Q3 earnings for many companies that have exceeded expectations. And why is this? Because they just put expectations of basically closing their business. They put extremely low expectations for their Q3, and since they surpassed them, and not necessarily by a big margin, but they surpassed them, they now have good Q3s. Good. And this is the reality that the economy is facing. We're facing companies that are driving the stock market with very low expectations. The government is funding the stock market. People are being very hypersensitive to what is happening. And since they have that spare money in their pockets, they can put it down into investments. But the reality is maybe in 2-3 months time, if the economy does not go back up, if we don't find a vaccine or at least some sort of medication or cure that can treat this pandemic that we're facing globally, the economy is not going to be able to get back on its feet properly. There are some businesses that really depend on people-to-people contact. There are some businesses that really depend on people getting out of their homes and going and buying, consuming, being entertained, and those type of businesses are going sadly to disappear. So this is the reality we are going to start to face in maybe 2 weeks' time if the government does not decide to pass another stimulus. So stay tuned on what happens in the federal government. We'll try to keep you up to date with everything that happens, but we please suggest that you stay safe, stay healthy, and always remember to have that king mentality.